So welcome back for another video, and today it's an installation of QuadLock. I needed a mounting system for my phone on the RC8. Now those that got RC8s will know there's not many places to mount stuff for like phones and whatnot, so I'm going to have to mount mine on the steering damper. So I've gone for the wireless charging head just to make life easy, so there's no extra cables hanging around. Gone for the handlebar mount. Obviously I've got the case for my phone. It has the mounting mechanism on the case as well, and it looks fairly tidy, but we'll have a look at that in a sec. I've got the knuckle adapter as well. May need to use that, may not, we'll have a look. And then they throw in the cable grommets for the wireless charging head. So I've never installed one, so we're going to see how it goes, and we'll do a bit of review as we're going along, see how well it lasts, see how it performs, and go from there. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit the bell button. Hope you enjoy the video. Get all these boxes out of here. Let's see what we're up against. So, firstly, let's have a look at the. If it lets me do it. So that's all you get in that case. Some instructions, which I think is pretty self-explanatory in all honesty. And that is the case. Pretty solid, flexible on the outside, solid in the middle, obviously where the mounting system is. Let's try it on my phone. So that's my old one. It's like got like a soft, suede type feel to it there. Obviously, it's stopped from slipping. Hopefully, this should just pop straight in there, which it has done. Still get to all the buttons easily. Yeah, that's actually a really neat case. I wasn't originally going to keep this case on when I wasn't using the QuadLock, but it's so tidy and neat. I think I probably will, to be honest. I'm not going to unpack the knuckle adapter. You can see it through the case there. If I need it, then I'll unpack it. They're the grommets. I don't know why they've sent these. I didn't actually ask for these, so there's obviously a reason why they sent these out. So that is for the cable when it plugs into the wireless charger. You can see that there. It sort of slips over, just acts as a little bit of a waterproofing, I'm assuming. But time will tell. So as you can see there, the grommets just go around the USB cable that plugs into the cell charger. Sorry, wireless charger. So we'll keep them safe, don't want to lose those. It's pretty good that they throw those in as well. It'll probably help with a little bit of waterproofing. Okay, let's have a look at the got a little Allen key with it. This adapter here is what you would normally use. Sorry. This is what you would normally use if you were not using the wireless charger. As you can see on the picture, it's got the locking mechanism already built in. So we probably won't use that, but it's there if you do. And if you were to use these, by the way, it's a lot smaller and compact than what I thought it was going to be. So it's very neat and tidy, which is quite good. The other thing I like about it, and they don't, well, I didn't see that it was advertised, is that you come with the different size O-rings for your handlebars. So you've got 25mm, you've got a 28mm, and you've got a 22mm. So we're going to get this fitted in a bit. I'm going to run the wires first, and obviously you've got the Allen key that undoes there, I should say, and then that will rotate. I could put the knuckle on the top then if you wanted a little bit of an angle, so the phone's angled towards me, but we'll get it all on the bike first, see how it looks, and then we can have a play. Oh, get some stickers as well, and obviously the instructions. Now then, the wireless charger. So, instructions or destructions. Wireless charger looks pretty good, to be honest. It's got the heat sinks on the back. Take that off there. The on off button, which is there. Cable there that obviously connects onto your power on the car. I'm not sure where that's just come from. Assuming it's just come off there. Alright, okay. So that'll obviously mount on there with a screw once we're ready to mount it onto the actual QuadLock, the mount itself. Then you get your cables, so two lengths of cable. Probably end up using a longer one myself. They are C-type. Are they both C-type? Yeah, they're both C-type cable. You can see there. C to USB. These are the cables that will connect to the battery, and then this is where the USB cable will plug into. They obviously plug together like that. I suppose it's just a quick way of unplugging it and plugging it back together. Rather than taking it all off the battery and stuff, you can just disconnect it there and it's safe. Then you get some cable ties. You get your main screw, which is for going through the middle of there. You get another Allen key, and you get some zip ties. So let's get to it. Let's get it all mounted and see how this thing works. So what I've just done off camera, just undone this bolt here and the fairing, this top fairing, to pull this away, and I'm going to run the cable along the frame and up and underneath here, which is where the mount's actually going to be. So it's nice and tidy, it's snug, it's out of the way, and hopefully we shouldn't have any issues with it being positioned there. And then I'm going to run it under this fairing here. It's going to pop out underneath, and then you won't see it there. So we're going to have a bit of fun trying to thread that through. So I'm just going to crack on and see whether we can get this done. Right, so now we've got that threaded up. Bit of a nightmare. There's a cable tie here, and we can see it. Cable tie there. Thread it through one that's already sitting there. And I put one right at the top here. And then once it's on there, I'll put in a little tie here somewhere so that it's nice and secure. But for now we've got it placed, we're now going to fit the mounting, the handlebar mount, so that we can see how it's going to fit. I'm just undoing the arm off the handlebar mount. Okay, that's nice and tight, and it works. Just have to put a little bit of a tiny rubber spacer in there, and that fit very nicely. So the next thing is figuring out where I want this to sit. It's roughly going to be about there, which is very, very tidy. The wireless charger is mounted. When you put your phone on, you'll see here there's two like little wings here. When you try and take it off, you push those down and then twist the phone to take it off. So let me just see if I can demonstrate that to you. So it won't come off if you try and twist it. Put your finger underneath, push it down on both sides, and then it will twist and come off. Okay, so I've got the wireless charger mounted, got the handlebar mounted, the wires thread through, and what I'm doing now is I'm just tidying up at this end of the bike, because what we don't want is when you're steering, you don't want the wire to get caught up. So I'm just finding places to attach that to, so you've got a little constantly always, well, should I say, you've always got that little bit extra cable to play with. Okay, next job. We now need to attach these wires to the battery. So here we go. There we go. That then plugs into the USB like so. I can just sit through there. So as you can see now, we've got a little blue light. And you can see that. The blue light, I'll tell you in a second, is to say that power is on. If the blue light's flashing, that's an error mode. If it's solid green, that means it's charging. If it's flashing green, it says low input power mode. And it's like a light bluey white colour. It's full charge if it's solid. If it's flashing light blue colour, wireless charger overheating. So at the moment it's just telling it switched on, so every time you get off the bike, unplug the USB and then it's not draining the power on your bike. So what I'm going to try now, let's see if we get the charging as it should be. Yeah, so that is working now. I've just got to get used to the mounting system. So we've got a little lightning bolt on the battery, so yeah, that is working perfectly. Really happy with that. Good riding position. I can still see all my instruments, my speedo and everything. I can get to my key without struggling if I need to. And the phone's very solid, rock solid. It's out of the way of all the moving parts as well, which is really good. You can turn the wheel back and forth without any problems. It's not pulling on the wire anywhere, so really happy with that. So that is the QuadLock fitted, installed. Looks really tiny. It's only one cable going from the battery to the front, which is hidden under the fairings. I've used a handlebar mount and fitted it to my steering damper for the RC8, because there's very limited places you can put them on the RC8. It's very tidy, it's very secure, and hardly weighs anything, so I would definitely recommend these for fitment purposes. I'll let you know how we get on with testing once we're out and about, and how good it works and how long the thing lasts, see if we have any problems with it. But stay in touch, make sure you follow us on social media to stay up to date with what we've got going on. You'll see a link at the end of the video for that. So stay tuned, stay safe, and I'll see you soon, guys.